Hello, this is Ross Marquand. I'm here with Don. Want to say hi to Jimmy, Casey, Steven from the Dead Truth Podcast.
Hey guys, my name's Jimmy. Welcome to the Dead Truth Podcast.
Casey.
Dawn.
Steven.
We had a really eventful week, have we, guys?
Yes, we have.
I don't know what you're talking about. What'd y'all do?
Little something.
Yeah. Well, I know today I was, I don't know, I guess sent you some pictures, Casey, but I went to Sonoya because I heard something was happening. And I got there and they were taking down the windmill and the church.
Mm.
And I don't know, I actually got some good pictures of it. And
yeah, we'll get those up.
Give Casey a second.
Yeah, man.
So everything you see, I thought it was only like this part that you can see down to another part, but when I went to the other side, you can see everything from there all the way to the ground's gone. So it's like a skeleton.
Oh wow!
And so it's pretty significant what they're doing.
So Jimmy,
so they
pictures, were there parts of the wall missing already?
No. The walls are still up. That's the church right there. If you notice on both sides, they already took off the shingles. They took off both sides. And on the other side, when we go to another picture, you see they even took off the side and all the wood off of it. That's the guys where they were working. The actual workers still working on the house. But the studio was actually taking down everything else. You can see all the equipment stuff usually being taken down. Go ahead, Steven.
No, it's crazy, dude, because on my memories today, I'm going to share it here later. On my memories, 7 years ago, I was watching them build that church. And
no way.
Yeah, 7 years ago today. How ironic is that?
Very.
It's crazy, man. But I don't know if you can zoom in any of that stuff, but if you can, this picture right here, you can zoom into the actual windmill if possible. I don't know if it's possible or not.
I gotta put my glasses on.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, but anyway, like you can clearly see in these pictures, if you go on our Facebook page on Dead Truth, you zoom into it and actually see that there's nothing but skeleton all the way to the ground. So I guess tomorrow they're going to start taking down the rest of it, and the rest of it's going to come after that. I'm going to ask Steven a question. Do you think they're going to put a privacy fence up before they take the actual wall down to keep the water there, even though?
Here's my thing. I think that wall's gonna be there a little bit longer. I don't know this for sure, but I think it'll stay up until at least like the 1st of June. I think they'll keep that wall up. I think they're taking everything else down. But that wall is a way to keep people out for as long as they can while their contract's still there. You know what I mean? And then once that wall comes down, I don't see how they're gonna do with not putting a privacy fence there. I don't know how they'll do that. I mean, those people, you got to think, those people that live in there. I know this sucks. This really does suck. It breaks my heart. But those people that live in there, I know some of them, and you know they've been living this life for 8 years. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm assuming they probably, aren't expecting a bunch of people to come in there all at once. So I think they'll leave that wall itself up for as long as they can. I think they'll take everything else down, which they are. I mean, there ain't no thing to that. They're taking everything else down,
Right.
And I think they'll keep doing that. But I don't know. For some reason, I feel like that wall, they're going to keep it up like till June, whenever that contract runs out. And then I don't know, man. I almost feel like if they put a fence there, they can't put one up too high, and it's just going to make people try to climb over that fence, try to get in there the wrong way. You know what I mean?
I agree. I think it's
Hope-
going to be a gated community at the end of the day, though. I really do. I don't know why I feel like that, but somehow I do.
What I
don't
wish
know.
they would do is if they do put up a fence, they'll at least allow, the local, not just me, but any tours to come through there. I mean, as long as some tours come through there, like let tours come through and show it off. That way it's at least controlled.
Yeah,
it's not just
we're going to have new people come moving in anyway, so maybe some of those people will be acceptable to it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, but
you never know, and I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea as far as what when it's going to come down or what they're going to do in its place, but it's just hard for me to believe they're not going to do anything, like they're going to leave it like that.
Right. I thought the same thing when they tore down the governor's building.
We need a piece of the window.
Yeah, really. I know, right? That's what
I'll be in that picture. They got tons of it in that trash can. They're throwing it all away.
Oh wow!
What? They can make a fortune off of that.
That's what I'm saying.
If you bring up the picture again, I mean, it's in that blue trash.
Oh,
can.
is it?
It's in there.
Hold on. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's in that trash can. So I don't know, man. I don't know what they're planning to do.
You're telling me none of those pieces are in your house?
I got to start making some phone calls tomorrow morning.
I wish, but no.
I'm just kidding.
If you can get some of those painted pieces of wood, man, and just cut them up, I mean, we can give them out to everybody.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I'm gonna try to reach out to some people, but if I get my hands on a big enough piece of whatever, I'm not selling it. I'm giving it away. I'll set up something. I'll make sure all my buddies get it. What I got left over, I'll set up something like first come, first serve.
Oh, right here, Jimmy.
Let's see.
Look at that. Oh wait, I'm not sharing it. Hello.
Yep, that's the trash can. That thing is completely full of stuff. It's actually coming out.
Yeah.
And that might be pieces of the church, and there might be another trash can. But if you look at the church, it's all the siding on it's off, but that's the trash can itself. Yeah.
All right. They couldn't put that in the Woodbury shop.
I wonder.
I mean, I don't think it'll fit. To be honest with you.
You could probably look at the side of the dumpster, and see where it goes, because they'll take it to.
I mean, good luck with that, because I stuck my hand through the hole to be able to get these pictures for y'all. I really did.
Oh, is that what you did? Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I stuck my hand through the hole. I'm like, I got to see what's there. I couldn't see. I just started snapping pictures, and what I got was what I got, and I was like, okay.
I'm going to bring up the ones from my memories here to compare them to.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I've got them right. Well, I'm hitting share, but here we go. Maybe.
Everybody's saying in the comments they want one, and David said, hell yeah, Steven, and everybody's with us. But, I mean, like I said, I just stuck my hand in there, and I just started snapping pictures. I had no idea what I was snapping. I deleted most of them. What I got, I actually got to be able to, keep a couple of them. They were decent.
Crystal saw that hole too.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I just kind of stuck my hand in there, and good luck with what I find. So
good thing there were no walkers.
And we'll get my hand chopped off.
Can y'all see? Can y'all see and hear me?
Yeah.
I see.
We can.
My computer's being funky. If it kicks me off, I'll be right back on.
Okay.
No problem, man. So,
but yeah, that's crazy. That's a weird feeling, man.
It is.
Nicole Watson saying Sonoya, Jimmy, and Jerry. And
Jerry.
all I gotta say is, yeah, go ahead.
Hey, Nicole. Glad y'all made it home safe. They had a little longer drive than I did, so.
Yeah, they did, but you got to think full moon got there safe and sound, evidently. Yeah,
no doubt.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. I might have to come right back.
Sure.
All right, that's fine, man. Go ahead.
Y'all are froze up on my end, so I can't.
There you go. There we go.
Gotta love technology.
Oh yeah, how do you feel about all this, Dawn?
It's kind of surreal. I guess I won't believe it until I'm there and I see it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say it like this. I think Casey wanted to go get some pictures of the windmill last night, and he didn't.
No doubt.
He got out, and when I saw that today, I was like, man, Casey will never get that chance again. And it kind of sucks, but
Yeah, because when I went
Yeah.
there, it's too dark, but I saw that giant crane that was next to the windmill,
yeah,
and I was like, "What is that for?"
yeah,
Man,
it
yeah, I'm
was
bummed.
really sad.
I'm really bummed because I brought my drone yesterday too.
Yeah,
Well, I'm
Oh
happy
well.
I got my pictures in March.
Oh, I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I
Yeah.
saw some people in the comments, saying they never got a chance to go and see it, and that's unfortunate.
Yeah. And Sean said at least he got some pictures with Lynn, so got that going.
Yes. So
Yeah,
about that was awesome.
Yeah, Lynn was really, really sweet, by the way. She really was. But Casey got the most epic picture of the night. He really did.
Hey, Sandy,
Lynn,
I'm in Valdosta. I'm 3 hours south of Sonoy.
oh yeah. Let's wait on Steven to get back. We'll start talking about the Lynn pictures and stuff. Yeah, but that last night was a lot of fun, man. I had a lot of fun. We
Too.
I finished runner up in trivia because I couldn't remember Herschel's wife's name, and I feel really bad about that. A good fan actually beat me out though. He really did. He's a good.
Yeah,
dude.
that was cool, man.
Yeah, but yeah, he actually got me in trivia. I was like, wow, couldn't remember Herschel's wife's name to save my life. I think it was because I was put on the spot. Lynette, yes, but I forgot. Mr. Chris Johnson beat me out, and I got to throw him up. He beat me fair and square. I didn't. I drew a blank. Yeah.
Oh, did you see we were on Lynn Collins' Instagram?
Yeah, I seen that. That was pretty awesome too. Did you get any screenshots of that or anything?
I did. Here, Nicole shared it. I think I could play it.
Okay.
Let me see. Let me see if I can pull this up. Yeah, that was so cool. Doing this live.
We stayed a long time after hanging out with her too, which was a really cool thing to do.
Yeah, man. She definitely hung out a long time. So here's the Instagram post that Nicole shared. So Nicole, thank you for sharing this. But so basically she took over the AMC's Instagram last night. So it was a takeover. So here's the video from her feed. There's Jimmy. There's my son and my wife. There's Sean. Where's Sean? And there's Nicole who shared it. Oscar, Christy, Notorious Negan, Nate over here. So yeah, and then I don't know if you guys saw me hiding in the corner.
Yeah, that was awesome. That
was really cool, man. That was cool.
Yeah. But she stayed a long time. She stayed like an hour later to make sure everybody had their pictures and everything. The only part of the podcast we missed was Dawn. Be all right.
I know, Dawn.
I miss all the good stuff.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun though. It really was.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully we'll find out soon when these episodes will air, and then we'll keep an eye out for tickets to go to another event.
Well, they said fall, and I was looking it up, and September 22nd is the first day of fall, and then the 25th would be the first Sunday.
Okay.
That's if they follow that.
Right. And will 4 weeks pretty much put it into October?
It's like November 13th.
Oh.
It'll be 8 weeks.
Okay. Interesting.
I do got one. We need to get Sean to start cosplaying as Half Moon, but to keep his name as Full Moon.
Right.
We could do that. I see them in the comments. They want to do that.
No doubt. I love that picture of him.
Give him some country boots and stuff.
Right.
The cowboy shirt. Hook it on up. Yeah.
Yep. And then here's my picture of Leah. Hello. I was in heaven. So I think that's the picture you're talking about, right, Jimmy?
Yeah, like you look like you're in a wind tunnel and you got Oscar back there jumping out.
Look at her hair. It was like as soon as we touched cheeks, the electricity, Couldn't control it, guys.
Look at the blushing. Look at the blushing in there, the red.
Right?
Yeah,
I don't get red buds. I don't get
Yeah.
red buds, but
It was like y'all were doing something naughty, and Oscar popped out behind the bush. Let's
right,
go.
because that's what he said. He's like, and a walker, or that's what he was doing. He's a trip, man. I love Oscar.
Yeah, she was a little tipsy, boy. She was drinking and stuff.
Yeah,
so
she was enjoying her night.
Oh yeah.
Hey, it was her death scene. It was her finale. So.
Right. And that was really cool to watch that live with her,
Did you, Casey, did you go Dead Truth podcast with your shirt?
I kind of blanked out.
He was in love. I'll be honest with you.
I gotta admit, not a lot of words came out of my mouth.
I mean, look at his face, man. He was a pure joy right there.
Right? I was like, I actually told her, because for those who are X-Men fans, she was in the Wolverine, one of the Wolverine movies, and she played Silver Fox years ago. So that's what I told her. I said, I'm a huge X-Men fan. I love your Silver Fox. And then she's like, yay! And then she grabbed me.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah, I think what it was, the best thing about that picture was the wind blowing and Oscar popping up behind you.
Right? Yeah, it was. Yeah, you couldn't ask. I couldn't stage that if I wanted to. It just happened.
What about
one of the greatest
with Dwayne? I love that. I'm jealous of that.
What's that?
The picture with Dwayne.
Oh yeah. I got the. Yeah, he was really cool. So let me pull that up for those who don't know Wayne. I wish it was a faster.
Because everybody shares his pictures all the time.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I wasn't able to get a picture with him. Like by the time Lynn got done taking pictures, I didn't want to swamp him. So I was
he was. Yeah, he was gone by then, Jimmy. I never did see him after that.
Yeah, I thought I had time, but he was just gone. So I was like, okay,
right.
well, I'll get him next time we see him, hopefully.
Right. So evidently he's part ninja.
Yeah, he really is. He ran out of there. I was like, I didn't even see him. I was like, okay.
He was awesome.
Yeah. So have you met him before, Dawn? Or
no? I just follow him on Instagram and I comment a lot and like I said, I sent him a personal message and he actually responded. So that was really cool.
Well, then you will love talking to him because he was very talkative.
Awesome.
Yeah, I was asking him how he got involved, and he's been doing. So he's a director of photography. For those that don't know. For The Walking Dead, the last 6 seasons, and we actually were talking about some of the action movies did, like Baby Driver. He did that, and so I asked him, I was like, hey, did you do the static shots or did you actually do like the vehicles stuff? And he was like, he did all of it. So because I love all the vehicle scenes, where it's all the driving through Atlanta. So yeah, it was just really cool to talk to him and just touch base. And like I said in the post here, this is a picture I shared like on Instagram. It's really cool. I love meeting the cast, but I love meeting background as well and behind the camera. I love, I don't care who it is. If you're somehow involved with this show, I'd love to hear, everyone's experience with it.
But his pictures that he posts are amazing.
Yeah.
I'm seeing in the comments a lot of people was there with us, like Chris and Sean and Nicole. They didn't even know he was there. Like they didn't never announce he was there. So I don't think they announced Leah either, though, did they?
Technically, no. Like Oscar, yelled it out a few times. When she was on screen. But I don't. Yeah. I think you're right. I don't think there was a formal mention.
Because I was walking to the back and there were people back there and I'm like, look, you want to go get your picture with her? And like, who? I'm like, the girl up on the TV was here tonight.
Right.
Really? And they ran to the back. I'm like, okay. So I was like, yeah, it's like Leah, whatever her name is, was up there. And sorry, I get a little confused on here. But I was like, Leah was up here. And everybody's like, okay. And we ran up there and got it. But I know Chris on there, Chris Johnson, said he didn't know she did. The other guy was there at all. We got Steven back now. Yeah.
Oh, what? The DC guy?
Yeah, DC. We were just talking about DC.
Yeah, I gave him a shout out. Was y'all not in there?
Oh, I met him.
A lot of people didn't hear it though. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, well, yeah. When I was talking about everybody that worked on the show and how important it was to everybody and everything, But I forgot his last name, man, at the last minute.
Willer.
I know, but I was thinking, I almost said man killer, so I stopped.
Oh
myself.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think his name's like Dwayne Charles. That's why he
Man
goes by
Willer,
DC.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he was super nice. So he came up to me after the viewing party and thanked me for
wow.
having everybody think. I sent you those, Casey. I wasn't going to try it again. You don't have to do it though if you don't want to.
I'll do it. I was just showing who else we met that night.
Notorious Egan.
Yeah, dude. He's a
I
cool
love
dude.
him.
He was great. I mean, we
Is
talked.
that the first time you really talked to him?
Yeah, that's the first time I met him.
Oh yeah,
you know,
Darren's awesome, man.
yeah.
he is.
I've always seen his social media presence, but you know, he was real talkative, and I filmed him outside, you know, pretending to hit people with his Lucille.
How would y'all feel about getting him on in a couple weeks?
Oh, he asked to be on the show.
Yeah.
So I was like,
we were talking to him. Yeah.
He asked.
Remember, like last week, I interviewed him, and we talked about when this last episode airs, we're gonna have him after that.
Okay.
Me and him already talked about it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because he can take. I was about to say he'll be in town for a while, but he can technically do it from wherever.
Right.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah.
He asked, and he was like, I was like, yeah, man, we'll definitely have you on the show. And he's like, don't you forget about me, you know? I was like, I won't.
Yeah, he's cool, man.
Yeah, and he was giving us tips on like getting on TikTok and stuff. So we'll definitely look into that. Yeah, let me pull up those pictures. You guys talk for a minute.
Go ahead, buddy. You're good.
Oh, I'm rereading The Walking Dead with the deluxe versions, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And man, I'm at the part with the whole Michonne Governor thing. That is still hard to read. It's just hard to, you know, because it's so violent in the books. And but I'm really enjoying reading them again, man. Like it's been so long since I've read those first issues, like the first like 50 issues, that it kind of feels new to me again.
That's cool.
Gotcha.
Have y'all been picking up any of the comic books?
Yeah, I got a ton of them up above my head. I don't know if y'all can see them. I got those in the little things right there. Of course, I just messed up my stand. There we go.
I have all the trades, but I've read everything up to the Commonwealth.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's 7 years ago today down in Sonoy before they even put the wall up around it.
Yeah, I remember that.
So that is the church, right?
Yeah, that's the church. That's those three
main
houses pretty much. And then I've got some earlier ones. Some they're I don't know.
Wow.
It was cool to actually see them putting it up too, Stephen. I remember when
they were
building the wall.
Go back to that one, Casey.
Yeah,
Jimmy, do you remember how you see in front of those houses? There's a wall that goes behind that
right here,
behind the box truck back there, the white one.
Yeah, I see it.
You know, I think originally they were gonna make the wall just around that part, and then they decided to extend it. Because remember, the wall used to be just around that small circle there for a while.
I think that the reason why they extended it to keep the privacy of the people who lived in there, because
the
people who lived in there wanted it that way, and I think that they might have had it right. I think that if they didn't extend it out, that DGS worker, which is a Delta Security Service sitting right there, they would have had a hard time keeping people out of there. I think they would have.
I gotcha. Well, I don't know. That tape looks pretty serious. I wouldn't cross that.
I mean, I know, man. You know, back then, though, we didn't really know. We knew what Alexander was going to be. We didn't know it was going to be that big. I mean, it's huge compared to what we thought it was going to be.
Right.
Yeah, and like I said, it kept expanding. Like I remember when the wall just went around the section of the houses that were already there.
Right.
And then all of a sudden they're adding these extra buildings and extra houses, and then they're extending the wall again. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember driving back there before they built all that, because wasn't there a house back there, Jimmy, like in one of the Southern Living magazines or something?
Yeah. It's in the if you're looking at it, it's back behind that brick building. You have the lake, and across the street from that, that's the Southern Living home.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people don't know it. The reason why people were initially coming to Sonoya was to see that home.
Same. That's why I went back there, because I heard about this house.
Yeah,
and that house is very pretty.
It
And
is.
they even had, I don't know if it's still there, but they used to have an office Southern Living did up above the Woodbury shop, the old location, like the
Oh
floor
wow.
above it. It
Yeah.
always said Southern Living, like gold plated, like it was like an office up there. But
Oh, okay.
they took that sign down, so I don't think it's still there
And,
anymore.
and during that time, you had, let's see, Fry Green Tomatoes being filmed there. You had the Ashton Kutcher movie was filmed there, and you had the Drop Dead Diva was being filmed there. And Walking Dead wasn't even a thing. Like, it was not that big yet. And they're like really pushing Drop Dead Diva, but not Walking Dead. And I was like, who was Drop Dead Diva? And the guy showed me. I'm like, nobody cares about that. And he goes, yes, they do. I'm like, whatever. I was like,
And then what? The Ashton Kutcher movie, that was what, Killers or something like that?
the Killers, yeah.
Oh,
And
is that the
reason
one with
why-
Cameron
yeah.
Diaz?
Yes,
Did a lot
yes.
of that.
In
Didn't they do a lot of that at the studio?
the studio, and also there's a housing place back there. They done a lot of shooting in. The thing about Drop Dead Diva was Kim Kardashian was on it one season, and they actually filmed in Noonan and Sonoya, and it was a huge deal.
Oh.
So yeah, that's when Kim was like still kind of relatively new, but they were really pushing that and Fry Green Tomatoes and everything. So
right.
and then
Yeah,
Walking Dead was just. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, speaking of Fried Green Tomatoes, weren't they gonna move one of the homes to Sonoy?
I really don't know. I know the White House is closer to Williamson. I know the actual Whistle Stop Cafes in Juliet, Georgia.
Juliet.
Yeah, I've seen that. I think.
Yeah. And the old folks' homes in Noonan, the Piggly Wiggly that that she backed up and hit the other cars in Noonan. It's where the Food Depot is now.
And
the
hey,
kid cussed her out. Go ahead.
Juliet's actually a really cool little place to visit too if you like film. It's basically just fried green tomatoes, but they took like the old, I don't even know if it was like a downtown area, but they put a facade on it for the movie to make it look like it was like the buildings have a facade, so it's kind of like a little movie set if you ever go there. It's really neat.
That's cool.
And it's still exactly like it was.
It
every
is.
way. It really is.
Wow.
And you ever get a chance to go there, Don? Like, you can even buy fried green tomatoes and sit in the same seat that dude was talking about. It's the best, best stuff barbecue you ever ate. Yeah.
Shameless plug, but I got a YouTube video on my YouTube channel where I went there and did a vlog. I did it. Yeah, me and Monica did it a few months back. We did Sonoya and Juliet. So we went to Juliet, got the scenes from there, and then came up to Sonoya and got the scenes from there.
Nice.
We got Mr. Darren in the comments. Said, "What's up, guys?"
Darren,
hey, Darren.
Yeah.
Did you hear us talking about you, dude? We were just talking about you.
Yeah, man. We'll get you on the show.
Yeah, Christy, if you want to go see it, we can go see it. There we go. What is this picture? What we got there?
So this was the final shot, and I had the honor of being in the final photo pic because Oscar and Nate wanted. Initially, they just wanted me to get a picture with Nate, because Nate, you guys remember when he's also been a walker a few seasons ago where he had the nail in the eye. It was another explosion.
Hey, I know we're probably going to get to it when we talk about the episode, but Nate had a great scene in that.
He
episode.
did, and I got a really cool screenshot. Yeah,
well,
man.
the really cool thing about it is not only being featured as a walker, but you could instantly tell it was him. Like I like the way they had the prosthetics, but you could still tell that
it's
it was
Nate.
him.
Yeah, absolutely. So Nate is right here in the back. So yeah, I got a picture with him and Oscar together, and then it was just Nate, and then he was like, Oscar was like, "Where's Lynn?" He called Lynn over. So then Negan, and then Christy's in there. That was the first time I met Christy. She's been on the show, I believe, as a walker, right, guys?
Yes, she's a walker. Yep.
I mean, here I am with all these peeps, and the reason we took some serious pictures, but then they wanted some funny ones, and so I started doing like, Austin Powers, grr, baby. So that's what that's all about. But yeah, man, that was so cool. I was definitely honored to be a part of that last photo. Sweet.
It was a good time. Did y'all have a good time?
Oh, I had an absolute
great time. Yeah, I had a great time.
Did I do okay on the mic?
You did, yeah.
You always did, but Chris beat me out with that question you asked. But other than that, it was great.
I tried to step up on this one since it was a finale. Which one did you get tripped up on?
I forgot Herschel's wife's name. I didn't I couldn't remember.
Oh
It's
yeah. Hey,
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
I wouldn't have even.
I
I
told
wouldn't
him
have
to
got it.
phone a
I would have
friend.
froze up.
Phone a friend, right?
Oh.
We got it. Our table got it.
All right, guys, you want to go through this real quick?
Yeah. What is that?
All right,
Talk
this
about
is
it.
this is a supply drop, and
Let me get that hoodie.
well, we'll see. Nate's saying it's him on the hoodie, so I'm gonna let y'all see. So let me open this bad boy up. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, I like
I
presents.
got my Commonwealth shirt on today, man.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. That's
Since we already
fitting,
brought up the,
That
oh,
might
yeah,
be
so
Nate
what-
right there.
right?
There you
Yeah,
go.
he's saying Nate's saying this is him. I'm taking his word for it. So this is Nate.
What?
Cool.
Yeah, so and it's got the Commonwealth emblem on the back.
Okay.
Really, really
That's
cool.
pretty sweet.
And, I mean, considering the box is only $50 and it's every quarter, this alone was worth it.
Yeah, I would have gotten that box for just that hoodie. Can you still get it?
I think
Yeah,
so.
you better go tonight though, because if not, you ain't getting it no more.
Oh, wow.
I have noticed
Yeah.
though that now they'll wait a little while and they'll put that stuff for sale on the store. Have you seen that?
Not
Yeah, but it's
these.
more.
Not the
Not
pops.
these.
No.
Yeah, but the coat may be. It's gonna be a different one because these are supposed to be limited this time.
Nice.
So then I got the Carol pop. That's what everybody's looking for.
What?
Yeah, the Bloody
Woo.
Carol.
Oh, nice, dude.
Yeah, so that's Bloody Carol. I'm gonna put it back on my shelf with all my other ones.
Yeah, be
Look
careful.
at him.
Be careful.
So be careful. Okay, so this is kind of cool. It brings you up Eugene, but the little thing you hang from your window. Yeah, the ice cream thing.
Hey, speaking
Oh,
of
is it
ice
a
cream,
hair
we did eat at the place where they got the ice cream on the show.
Oh
What
yeah,
is that? An air freshener or something? Car freshener?
yes, an air
Oh,
freshener.
it's an
Yeah.
air freshener. That's
I'm not gonna open it up because I actually kind of like it. I'm gonna keep it around for a while. So
No, lick it.
that was cool.
Lick it.
I gotta lick it.
Freshener.
I'm not licking the air freshener. I hate to break
Or
it
the
to you.
plastic.
Oh man, you don't know what you're missing, dude.
What are y'all doing to the air fresheners? I don't know about.
I
Dude, Pine's my favorite. I'm just saying.
don't know.
It's
New
like
car scent. I like new car scent.
That's true. That's
It's
true.
got a tang.
So
Carrie
y'all
says
telling me
close
instead
their
of
eyes and ears.
yeah, so you're telling me instead of a scratch and sniff, you got this like lick and sniff? Is that what it is?
Lick and taste.
Lick and taste.
Lick and taste.
Lick and taste.
That sounds dirty. Are we talking about your products again?
No, I'm not getting into that.
Dude,
Anyway,
it's funny. I was at Lowe's, I think it was, and they had that thick soap at Lowe's.
Oh, for real?
I started to die.
At Lowe's?
It was weird. It was like, yeah, like at the checkout counters, like,
Okay.
you know what I mean? Like, hey, I have
Hey, that's-
chapstick and all that.
that stuff smells good, man. Y'all can say whatever you want, but
Oh, we're just messing with you. Well, you smelled good. You smelled good last night, man, and you was looking thick.
Yeah, you did.
yeah, you gotta buy me a drink, man. You can't just be hitting on me like that.
Right.
All right, man. The best thing in the whole box by
Yeah,
far
let's
to
see.
me was this right here. I'm gonna open it up real quick. It's a canvas.
Okay.
Evidently, they're gonna have 4 of them. This is just the first, okay? So there's like 3 blanks, and then they got this one. This right here is what by far, besides the pop, because you know how much I love the pops, but this is cool, man. I'll be honest with you. It's Daryl,
Yeah.
and it goes up from there.
Yeah, that is cool.
Yep.
I
What
wonder
y'all
who the
think?
artist is.
It actually says it on here. Brian Rude. Yeah, Brian Rude.
Okay.
But he's an artist. They're gonna come out with 4 more of them, and I think we gonna lagged out a little bit, but that's fine. But yeah, this
No,
right
you're
here
good.
by far was one of the best boxes I've got, and it's got all the Commonwealth stuff on it. So I was thinking about, I don't know, maybe getting the guys to sign it for me. I think it's pretty
Oh,
awesome.
that's not a bad idea. Yeah.
Yeah, getting Nate, Oscar, and them to sign it. I think it's
As
this
he
one.
throws it.
As he throws it.
Hey man, you know what? It is what it is. But yeah, I really like this box. I can't
So how
say
many-
enough about it.
How many? What out of 10 do you give it? What do you give it?
I get a solid 8. I mean, it could be
Okay.
better, but yeah,
Okay.
solid 8's
Well,
good. Yeah.
like I said, for me, it would just be worth it for the hoodie, dude. I love the hoodie. That's
Yeah, the
probably my
hoodie's
favorite
cool.
thing.
Yeah.
That's my favorite thing too, is the hoodie.
That's
And I
what
mean,
made it
something
really
like
worth
that,
it.
you're looking at least $50 to buy by
Mhm.
itself.
Oh yeah, totally. Especially AMC official. Yeah.
Mhm.
Hello.
Yeah, so I mean, to me, it was well worth it. The pops alone, but $10 for that, maybe 15.
And that canvas is a good 25, $30 right there.
Yeah, and then you got the pop, and you got the coat. So the coat, what, $35, $45? You can't beat it.
Yeah,
It
man,
was a
that's a good
deal. That,
deal.
I've been disappointed by them in the past, but this is actually really good.
All
So
right.
thumbs
All
up.
right.
Keep it up, AMC. That was really good. Really appreciate it.
That's
Hey,
awesome, dude.
and if AMC's listening, send me one of them hoodies, man. I'll give you, I'll give you $50.
AMC's listening.
Yeah,
Me too.
Yep.
Large, please.
you can still go on there and order it. You can still get it tonight, I think. So I can actually look real quick. Hold on.
Okay.
Walking Dead
Okay.
supply drop.
Just go ahead and order
Supply.
me one while you're there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Right now, as of right now, you can still order one. Yes.
Okay.
Don't be telling everybody else that, because then I got to get
Yeah.
in there.
You gotta
Y'all
tell
didn't hear that.
He's just
Nobody
kidding.
heard
They're
it,
not
so-
there.
Yeah. Until Steven gets off the show. When after he orders his, he can go on about your business.
Well, I don't think I got to worry. I wear a big size.
You like Stretch Armstrong. You're
I
not big.
know.
You're just really
Long,
long.
really long.
Did you hear that guy when we were taking pictures yesterday? He's like, "Oh my God, you're like big as Shaquille O'Neal."
Yeah.
Like, what the hell are you talking about, Steven? I was
That
like,
is-
wow.
Yeah, he kept calling me. What do you call me?
I can't remember, but
A
he was like
monster or
freaking
a
out.
beast or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, I
He's
did hear
a
monster.
Yeah.
And
He's
then,
like,
and
you're
then,
a monster, man.
and then he was the second person just in that day that had said that I looked like Dwight. And that happens to
Right.
me. I'm not kidding. I don't think I look like him that much, but I get that all the time. I don't know if it's just the hair. I mean, I got the long hair like him. I don't know what it is. Maybe the bone structure or something, or maybe him getting burnt in the face. They're thinking of Dwight after he got burnt by the toaster. It looks
Right.
like me.
That's
Damn.
messed up.
I wouldn't have went there, but okay, yeah.
I don't know. I don't see it, but I don't
Right.
know.
I don't know. Tall Dwight.
Yeah, I could be.
There
I
you
could
go.
be a Walker Dwight.
Yeah, there you go. We ready to jump in this
Yeah.
episode?
Let's get it.
Let's do it. Man, part B finale. Woo!
So before we do, let's get our overall impressions just of the episode itself.
I think it was a good episode. Was it like bigger than the other like mid-season finales? I wouldn't say so, but it was a really good episode.
I agree.
Well, it's weird too because you can't really classify it as a mid. See, it's this whole 3-part thing has really got me shook because it makes me expect stuff that I don't know if I should be expecting within these
Right.
episodes. You know what I mean?
Right.
True that. Yep.
But I thought it was solid.
Yeah, technically this would be like the mid section finale, I guess you would call it. Because it's part B of
Right.
part 2 of 3. But yeah, it is weird, right?
Yeah, it's weird to
Yeah.
have to say finale so many times during one season.
Right.
It's
Like we've done this.
like saying 2 finales ago.
Right.
Caption it 2 finales
I'm with
ago.
you, Jimmy. Definitely doesn't. There's no like cliffhanger, like major cliffhanger. We're thinking
Well,
somebody's dead.
Yeah, that was a good thing though. I think that some of them cliffhangers got us messed up early on,
True.
and I think with this, at least we've seen an outcome, which is decent.
Right.
Well, we don't know what
I mean-
happens to Oceanside.
Right.
True that.
Oh,
They did
man.
line them up.
And
So
I have to
I
go.
think It was the
Go
best
ahead.
one since Rick's been gone, I think.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
For me,
I can't think of one. I mean,
for
besides
me.
Here's Negan, I can't think of one off the top of my head. But
No,
I
I
feel
mean
like
as
there's-
a series.
Oh, as a
like,
finale.
Yeah. Yeah.
well,
Since Rick.
Negan kind of was, but I want to go back and find it because a couple weeks ago I called that about. I was like, "Watch Daryl have to make a decision that Maggie's going to be about to be killed by
I
Leah."
think you
And
did say
I
that.
did say that,
Mhm.
man. I got to
That,
go dig it up. It's
that
on the
rings a
podcast
bell.
somewhere. Yeah, because right when it
Nostradamus
happened, I was
over
like,
here.
right when it happened, I was like, "Holy shit, Monica! I called that." She's like, "Did you?" And I was like, "Yeah, you should watch
So,
the
what is
podcast,
the George Lotto? You heard anything about George Lotto numbers, Steven?
man." Yeah, I can take some wild
I need
guesses.
you to predict me those.
So, aren't you guys surprised that they haven't been really that many deaths so far, and we're in 16 seasons in?
I am.
I am. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're going to clean house.
I don't
They
think
will.
they're. I just don't think they're gonna kill off the meaningful ones. I don't see that
No.
happening. No. I mean, I might be jumping ahead, but then that trailer with Daryl holding that Colt Python, that was kind of cool. I ain't gonna lie.
That was
I
very
mean,
cool.
and if you think about it, like if they end it the way we all kind of said we think they are, which is going to be a flash forward to like probably Judith when she's older. A lot of them at that point you could say died of old age. I mean, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Yeah.
you could the ones that were left, you know, they're still going to be gone, but it's going to be a time jump, and you know, you could say they died of old age or whatever, the older ones.
Right.
That picture of Daryl holding the python reminded me, it took me right back to Hilltop, where he gave the gun to Rick.
Yeah.
That's not Rick's python, Don.
It's not. Whose is it?
I think it's Jadis's. I'm just kidding.
Oh, really?
I'm just kidding. No, I'm joking.
She got real nervous.
Surely it's Rick's. I don't know why they would do that.
Well, I
like
mean,
that.
I thought Judith and them gave up their weapons, Daryl and stuff, when they went to the Commonwealth. So he probably went and got it from the Commonwealth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right. It's going to be interesting.
I'm
It's
kind of
definitely
excited about it.
Yeah. Kind of had an Empire Strikes Back kind of ending, right? The way.
I'm
Yeah.
loving Lance. I love him.
Right?
Yeah, he's a good villain.
Yeah,
man.
we keep talking about it. Let's get into the episode. 'Cause,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
is
real
Harvey
quick.
Dent and the governor combined.
Right. Steven,
Oh,
we
yeah.
didn't ask you though. Overall, what did you think as far as like
Oh
mid-season
yeah,
finale?
no, I thought it was solid. It could have been a lot worse. I mean, I don't know. There were some things I didn't like, which I guess we'll get into when we get into it. But I mean, it wasn't bad.
Right. Right.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
I think it moved the story along. So all right. So here we go. Some cool walkers.
Oh yeah. Well, you need to go see the dentist, man, and missing all the teeth.
I know, right? No kidding.
Yep.
And then we see Lance coming out of a hilltop looking all smoky,
Oh yeah.
right?
He had to make his entrance.
I know. Yeah, very dramatic entrance. Somebody's dead here, and I saw these arrows. Did anybody get nervous?
Yeah.
Like Maggie or
I think so too. I think they slipped that in there on purpose because
Yeah.
it would have been easy to forget that guy because he's really only shown up a couple times hanging out with Elijah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was getting real nervous when I saw this. And then those locusts, right, were a huge part of this episode. Which the name of the episode is Acts of God, by the way.
Yeah.
I think I was watching one of the, I think I remember PT's channel or whatever, but he was talking about maybe the locusts having something to do with Rick. If you actually go back into Rick when he had that flashback, you had locusts flying in and they turned into helicopters and flew off. So that was the first inkling with Rick we actually had. So is this part C? Are we going to have a lot of Rick, a little bit of Rick? That's got something to do with Rick. We're going to actually see some of that stuff. It's actually going to be really cool.
Right. That's interesting. Oh, look.
Man,
Wow.
yeah, when that came on, I was like, no way.
Oh, what's this? Yeah.
I feel like they could have left the act of God out, but I guess it's all right.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm kind of torn on that too, Steven.
And the 19 hours, like, I don't know, like, just say.
Do y'all think the act of God though is it something to do with revelations in the Bible?
Oh
Is
yeah, that
what
was
the locust
biblical.
did?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
biblical for sure.
Yep,
yeah.
and I think the locusts, and then later on we see a snake, and I have,
Yeah.
Mhm.
I definitely think,
Hmm.
yeah,
It's what, like the 7 signs of the apocalypse? There's probably hints hidden all throughout it, or
Mhm.
maybe throughout
and
these episodes.
that's always been a
Yeah.
thing about The Walking Dead in general. It's having, because you got Ezekiel, there's a lot of Bible names in there, and
Mhm.
I mean, you even have Jesus, right? I mean,
Mhm.
so
Yeah.
yeah, the biblical names are big in The Walking Dead, and that's all from the comic.
Yeah.
So we get to see Lance flipping a coin here, and I try to get a good picture of it.
Man, he is good at flipping that coin too. He throws it way up high and then it just lands perfect right in his palm.
I know, right? So yeah, so basically, I think this is where he was just basically doing the heads or tails, right? To split the group, these troopers up, one to go with Leah and one to go with him.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, I'm sure Nate's in here somewhere. Nate and Oscar are probably in here somewhere. All right, then we cut over to Eugene, little reminiscent of his fantasy, right, with Stephanie a few
Mhm.
episodes back, but this
I
is
know. When she
yeah.
said she had to go to work, I was just waiting for him to be like, "No, no, you can't leave." The last
Right,
person
right,
the last person that left never came back.
Yeah.
last person that left, I woke up. So they have a nice little moment here. I took this screenshot because I need to find this shirt because I'm a big
Oh,
t-shirt.
you got to get it. Yeah.
But yeah, he was just asking Max, right? She's a little nervous about helping the cause, helping the resistance, I guess you could say, or the rebellion.
Mhm.
So she's just nervous, and so they're just talking about nerves. So then we jump back to Hilltop. This is pretty. They're helping the search, right? Daryl and Aaron and Gabriel are helping with the fake search. Um,
Can
Did
I
I
you
took.
say?
find this interesting? Like the soldiers were all in black, kind of like the CRM.
Well,
Like
that
they
was
switched over.
That's
that
a
with
little.
this one? That's a
That's
little
a little
later.
later on, but yeah, you're right.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought it was like the picture. It looked like they were in all black. Sorry.
No,
This is where Daryl straight up kicks the door off the hinges, all
Okay.
four. Like it's
right,
just
right.
I
And
was waiting
Mhm.
on it to be like, oh yeah, like the Kool-Aid man.
oh, Kool-Aid Man, no doubt. And I didn't like. Is there something weird about the way he's holding this gun?
Oh yeah, it almost looks like he's holding a crossbow right there. I mean,
That's
I
what I
guess
was
he's got
saying.
it pointed.
Because to me, if he shot that, it would go flying.
Is he breaking off a lock with the end of it right there? Is there a lock?
I wish I had like live video of it, but no,
Yeah.
he walks in like that, man.
Oh yeah.
It's really awkward. Yeah. I hate to be nitpicky about that, but it's like, what is he doing?
It's really weird. What's going on, Mr. Oscar?
Hey, Oscar.
Oscar Rodriguez.
So he gets him a nice Walker kill with a knife on the gun. Just trying to jump through these. Oh, and then yeah, this another Walker attacks that guy. Good thing he had that
He,
face mask, right?
Mm-hmm.
yeah, maybe he just was using the bayonet. Maybe that was it.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Then what's the first thing this guy do? So a Walker just tried to eat your face. What's the first thing he does? Takes his
Take his
helmet
helmet
off.
off.
Yeah, I'm like, what? Do people not think? I didn't like this dude, by the way.
Oh no, hell no.
Yeah.
So then we jump back to Lance. Him and Leah are trying to plan, for her to go get Maggie. He just hired her for the last episode. And he's just telling her she could get her revenge and he can finally do his job without interference.
Yep.
And then we have another locust, right? Running theme for this whole episode.
Yep.
And then he go down. Here's the little ninja
Yeah.
squad coming.
Did anybody else get that vibe? Like CRM? That's why I think Lance has an alliance with the CRM or something. I could be wrong. I'm just
That's
No,
throwing.
I think that's what's under their
Mm,
armor, and
Uh,
that Leah wanted them to take that white armor off to, you know what I mean, to blend
mhm.
in.
yeah, covert or whatever.
Right, yeah. So I don't know, but I had a feeling that they basically just took their armor off and got those pouches, like, you know what I'm saying, and
Mhm.
hats.
Mm-hmm. And I think this is back to where he was flipping a coin, right? These were the guys that he picked just by flipping a coin.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, and then we see Maggie is going to drop off Herschel to stay with Negan and Annie while she fights Leah. I thought this was interesting because the way, you know, when Maggie discovers him, right, she's on top of him, right? I just thought, talking to DC, you know what I mean, this is a very cool shot, right? Like Maggie's in a power position looking down on Negan. Thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
Yeah, Negan's just saying, hey, I got no problem watching the kid.
This is where Maggie trusts Negan.
Right. Because he has reservations of her going to go to Hilltop. He doesn't think that's the right thing, but she thinks the people are, right. It's not that she's trying to save Hilltop, she's trying to save the people.
Mhm.
So she's gonna leave Herschel. Really cool dialogue. And then Herschel, it's funny how not Herschel, Negan. It's funny how Negan's kind of like scared of Herschel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Herschel just disrespects him. But here it is, Don. You're right. Man, how'd y'all feel about that?
I mean, it got me. I thought it was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really coming around with Maggie. I have been over the past month or so.
Mm-hmm.
These last, I don't know, this last little quarter or whatever. I've come, you know, and the fact that she could say that, you know, I don't know, that really made me like her character more.
Yeah,
Well,
I
she
agree.
humbled herself. I mean, she had to humble herself from all her anger and hate
Mm-hmm.
for her child.
Yeah. Yep.
I think when she first came in, she was like an angrier character too, and like Don said, she actually calmed down a little bit.
Right. I love Negan's response.
What is it?
You have big balls, Maggie Ree.
Yeah.
Now let's go to New York.
I know, right? Spit off.
You've got to see Times Square.
Oh yeah.
And then this, actually Negan makes a reference, right, when they're looking at the locust. He's like, oh, it's a sign for the man upstairs, right? So thought that was cool. And then we actually see a shot of locust. It's crazy.
Did y'all watch the thing after it, the behind the episode thing, how Angela Kang was talking about like the whole noise to be, you know, the noise was supposed to make you feel uneasy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? And just the presence alone was supposed to just give you that uneasy feeling.
Yep.
And I did like that because they used to sneak stuff in like that all the time. And I like that she brought kind of something back. You know what I mean?
Totally. Yep. So here we got Lance just checking in on his soldier, the one that took off his helmet after just getting bit. So he's like, hey, you know, we're getting ready to wrap this up. And our 3 survivors here, they don't trust him, obviously, right?
Nope.
I love the look on their face, like, okay. So yeah, they lead him to this junkyard. And Jimmy, where were you saying this was?
All right, that's right by the studio. So
Yeah,
right before you
that's
get to
right
the road
by,
tracks,
yeah.
is on the right. Yeah, right by the studios, like right there on the right.
That was
And
actually my location question today.
And
Oh.
I would not be surprised if some of those vehicles are Easter eggs from old episodes, like some of the vehicles they've used just on maybe the side of the road, or it could be any
Ooh.
random vehicle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what if these buses are from like when Randall, remember the kid they were
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, that'd be cool, dude.
well, when they did that studio tour, they had a whole like parking lot full of stuff like that. So I mean,
Ah,
I would almost guarantee there's a few Easter eggs thrown in there somewhere. We'll have to pick it apart.
yeah,
And not only
definitely.
that, like those cars are still in that parking lot. I actually rode by that parking lot like 2 days ago, and they're still some of them are still there. Most of them are cleared
Yeah.
out, but some of them are still there.
Gotcha. Yeah, because this little short bus looks familiar.
It's not the one you drove in as a kid.
I knew somebody was gonna say it. I knew it was coming.
That's not where I was going, but
You laid that one up.
I know, right? That was a softball pitch right there. But no, I want to say back when Sasha and Bob were around
At the church.
Yeah, I seem to remember them traveling around on a short bus. That's funny. So yeah, they walk into this junkyard, and the survivors go in the middle, and then they're being surrounded by the troops, right? So
they
obviously, yeah, obviously something's about to happen. And sure enough, they start opening fire. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, and I thought I had the screenshot for it, but I think the soldier that shoots him right here is Nate.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so.
Hey, Oscar, can we confirm that in the comments? Let us know, bro.
Yeah, because I remember Oscar like, that's my boy.
Yep.
Aaron gets hit. And we joked that these guys are stormtroopers from Star Wars. They shoot like stormtroopers.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, look at this dude right here. He has a clear shot of Daryl.
Wow.
So yeah, this is kind of funny.
Crazy.
No, there's Nate. There he is. Look
Yeah.
at that. That's a cool shot.
That might be that could be. I say it is.
Yep, that's Nate right there, man.
That is Nate.
So Darren said it is. Darren
Cool.
said it is. They were talking about it last night. But yeah, that's him. You can tell by the eyes.
Yep. Yeah, I know, right? Yep. That's so cool, man. So yeah, they're fighting back. It's just funny. I got this shot because you can really see Daryl's tattoo, and I think it was on your shirt last night, Steven.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Actually, DC was asking me about it. And I was wondering, had he never seen it, he was wondering if the BBH was in the teeth like it is on the shirt. And I was telling him it is, but they always like put makeup to make it look like it's just the teeth.
Oh, they covered up.
Yeah, they covered up to make it look like it's just teeth.
I gotcha. I thought that was a cool shot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Aaron looks
very
awesome.
cool, actually.
I know, right? Looks awesome with that.
The first thing I thought when he got shot in that shoulder, I was like, damn, now he's not going to be able to use that badass arm as much. Like,
right, yeah.
That shoulder.
Yep.
There's that
and then
snake.
There's that snake, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Didn't play a part, but I thought it was cool how they snuck that in there.
Oh, it was definitely symbolism for sure.
Yeah, yeah. In fact, it went from the snake to Gabriel to this scene right here.
Interesting.
I thought that was interesting. Yeah, if you watch it, it goes straight as the snake moves to the left, it goes to here. And I was like, that's interesting. I wonder if there's something, symbolism there. Then they just start picking off some walkers. That was some cool headshots. And then Jimmy, I remember you asking about this.
They always do that. Why do they do that?
His bad eye.
I was like, how in the hell did he see this shoot with that bad blind eye he's got? It makes no sense. So I was sitting at dinner last night. Like, what in the hell?
I'm pretty sure hadn't that happened at least 3 times? At least.
I'm pretty sure.
The governor did it. Carl
the governor,
did it, now Gabriel. Yeah.
I'm talking about just with Gabriel. I'm pretty sure just with Gabriel, it's happened at least 3 times.
I don't know why it's like so big of a thing to me last night. I'm like, what in the hell? I remember I was sitting there at the chair. I'm like, what the hell? And Casey just sort of died laughing.
Yeah, you look dead at me. He's
Well, now have they established that he legit can't see out of it?
Remember, he lost all vision in the episode, so I don't know. I mean, what do you think?
I think they did because I thought did they show like his vantage point and it was blurry?
Yeah,
or...
But that was right after it was fresh, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, they never mentioned it again, so I suppose.
I don't know nothing about the anatomy of the eye or whatever, but I mean, I don't know if it seems like if you lost your color like that, it would still be like that. It would still be milky. It would
Right.
be, yeah.
Right. But I was just dying because I had already watched it, and so I didn't even catch it the first time. So when he said that, I just lost it.
Now it's not as bad as when the governor did it. The governor straight up had an eye patch on, like that was just ridiculous.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's funny.
Carl did the same thing though. Carl, remember when he lost his eye? He was shooting through his bad eye. Too.
Oh man, that's so wild.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, Carl took a bullet through the face, so he probably got a little brain damage too. He probably thought
right. No, right.
Yeah.
You're right about that. So yeah, this dude gets shot. I forget his name if they ever said it. He gets shot, and Daryl's asking him what's Lance up to. And I thought I had a screenshot. Aaron getting patched up. Oh yeah, here come the walkers. That's right. They were pretty cool. So here's where he's asking the question. Sorry, I got ahead of myself. Wanted to clear the field. Boom. There. To me, if they would have done this more often, they'd be in a much better place.
Yeah, that's a Boondock Saints scene right there. That reminded me of Boondock Saints.
Nice. It does. Now that you mention it, yeah, totally. I can see that inspiration.
Oh, I don't know if it really was inspired by it. It just reminded me of it.
Right, definitely. Yeah, see, I love they're like clear the field. What's that mean?
Yeah. They're looking like, what the?
Yeah, exactly. Like, what is going on? So I figure it's Lance is trying to get to Maggie. And then Lance calls on a walkie and Daryl picks it up. It's like he ain't here no more.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. That was classic. That was classic Daryl one-liner right there.
Right. And then that face, right? Lance's face, like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Let me get this mouse out of the way. I thought this was interesting. I don't remember seeing this before, but if he had just gotten shot, why would these walkers get him? Is that my overthinking?
What do you mean?
Like he's dead, so would the walkers eat?
Well, I think if you're like still warm, you know what I mean? Like if you're a fresh kill, they would still go for go for you. If you've been there for a while and you started running cold and all that, I don't think they would.
Okay.
I don't know. That's just what I would think. That he's still warm. You know what I'm saying? Still
sure.
Just died.
That does make sense. Yeah, I was just curious because I was like, why are they eating them? But yeah, I guess I can see that. But he's covered in blood. Is it not like guts?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, but I think he's got more blood. He's got more of his own blood coming from his head, I think, than anything.
Zombie blood. Good point.
And Meg on YouTube asked, "How did they eat through the plastic suit?" Was what she was thinking, and
this one looks like I think they're going through the sides.
Yeah, and it looked like I think they purposely made it look like they were struggling around that armor.
Yeah, that's
you know
true.
what I mean?
And plus, they would be attracted to the sound of the gunshot too.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
But that warm pool of blood, I think that's just like a magnet for them, especially with it being a fresh kill.
That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
It's like a dinner bell. Is that what you're saying?
Right.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Then so now Max is in Pamela's office, all nervous. Pamela's asking her, "What's you okay?" And then this was upsetting, right? Max is telling Pamela there's a surplus from the I think it was the dinner event.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And she offered, hey, we can make a scholarship with this money. But Pamela shot that down, immediately.
That's big corporation for you right there, man.
No doubt. Yeah, we haven't seen Pamela much.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
And I thought this was a little foreshadowing here, right? I don't know what I'd do without you, Max. I thought that was a little.
Yeah, I feel like she knew something was up.
Yeah, I wonder. So yeah, Max is going through the files. I was trying to see if we could get
Some of the other names.
names. Yeah.
Like I said, it would be awesome if before this last season started, they went through, like I said, like their social media and looked up the followers and the likes and the people that have liked the pages the longest and threw in little Easter eggs all throughout it, like through these and
right. That would have been cool, man. Yeah, here's some names here. And then Sebastian walks in, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's just mad. He's looking for his mom.
he's such a bitch.
I know. I know.
But he's a little drunk too, wasn't he?
I wondered that.
It seemed like it. Well, also, I mean, I don't know. He seemed a little drugged up because, he referred to the coffee as poor man's drugs.
You're right.
So, I mean, after I thought at first, I'm like, man, this dude's on drugs, some kind of drugs or something. And then, like I said, he made that drug comment. And I was like, is that like a nod to say he was maybe on something?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Or maybe getting some of that, what is it, opium they were making?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Something
For
like
the hospital.
Yep. Good call. And then he kind of gave her that look like, I saw what you were doing,
Yeah.
He eventually plays it off like, oh, I'm just kidding or just messing with you. But I don't know. This might be bad for Max right here.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, more insects chittering. So we're back at the hilltop. Don, here's your covert ninja assassins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love this shot, just coming down the stairs. I did get a screenshot, but just before this, you can see the lights are on in this behind this door. I thought, how obvious, right? They're let's go to the room with the light on.
I just feel like Lance is getting something from somewhere else. Because remember when Pamela and him were talking, it was kind of like we thought they were siblings or related in some way.
Yep.
So I'm just kind of like, maybe that's why he hasn't taken her out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of wondering if it's something with this. I'm hoping it connects with the CRM. I want some stuff to connect.
Oh, I know, right? Yeah, totally.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this dude opens the door. There's a tripwire, and kaboom! That's pretty crazy. Maggie and them are outside, and at this point, I thought Maggie set the tripwire.
I thought they did too. Yeah.
Yeah. I did too.
And just a really, really quick point. Monica brought this up too, and I was thinking it as well. But remember how, a couple seasons ago, we got those really dark scenes all the time, especially the one of the Saviors like invading Hilltop, and it was so dark you couldn't see anything.
Mm-hmm.
They've improved. I think they listened to the fans. They've improved that so much. Like you could see everything in this episode.
Yeah. Things are well lit, even though it's at night.
Right.
Yeah, I agree with that. And there's later on, I'll show you something I thought was lit too well. So yeah, here comes Marco. Right, he pops up. Oh, the coast is clear.
Oh wow.
Did y'all sense like something was coming? Like this scene was just so.
Well, it's just we don't really, like I said, we hadn't really got much of that character, and then all of a sudden, he's there with three of the what I would call main characters, and he pops up like that, and I didn't know he was gonna get it right then, but I was like, this dude's gonna die by the end of the night, probably.
Yeah, Totally.
Well, you know, when you get a non-named character with the big actors, they gonna die anyway.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Totally. So yeah, Marco was his name. He's gone. And so then Leah comes out, right? She's the one that shot him. That's cool.
Yeah, everybody was cheering like hell when this happened at the viewing party last night.
Right, right. Yeah, it's pretty
when she
crazy, right?
came
She's
out.
just
Yeah.
sitting right over there, right? Jimmy was just sitting right behind
Yeah,
her.
it was cool, man. Like as soon as you seen this, everybody just erupted because she was sitting with us.
Yeah. That was pretty cool. All right, and then here we got a walker, another explosion walker, and this too is Nate.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's his.
it's a little
So
blurry.
I
Go
got a
ahead.
question. Was
Yeah.
that one of the troopers that got blown
think
up
so.
and turned into a walker?
Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, because look, I didn't even think about that, Steven, but this is
Yeah,
all
with
black.
the black.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah, it had to
call.
be.
I didn't even think about that.
I didn't think about it till just then, to be honest with you.
Yeah, you're
And
right.
so yeah, I'm thinking that it may have been that he was one of the troopers in the black, and
He was probably
then
the same trooper at the junkyard. I
because
got
look at
you.
his arm,
Yeah.
you know, and there wasn't any walkers in there that we know of. I mean,
Right. And he kind of has a two-face thing going. You see how he's burnt on one side and then he's not on the other?
and that's what I was saying about this being such a good scene for him is because it looks so fresh that you can tell it's him. Still.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
See here, he walks to the camera. I mean, look at
Mhm.
that. I mean, you know, that's just crazy. That's some really cool FaceTime because this scene was like a good 20 seconds. So, I mean, you
Yeah,
really.
he got a really good scene in that one.
Yeah. You talk about a hero walker, man. This is it right here.
That's like the hero
Yep.
walkers we used to see a lot. Now they kind of get a little lost in translation a little bit, and
Right.
they're not as memorable. But that one, he got a good one.
Right. I
Yep.
totally agree. And then we're right back to the beginning of the episode, right? So now we're caught up. And so, yeah, here's those same arrows. And now we know it is not Maggie, it is Marco.
Yep.
Oh, locust time. And poor Marco. He played his last game on Marco Polo.
I was about to say somebody should have
Wow.
yelled out "Polo."
Right?
Wow.
So yeah, so Lance is like, what the heck, right? He calls her up on a walkie. He's like, what's going on? You know, and she's like, I'm doing this my way. So that's where we see that it was Leah that set the trap. Because he's like, you know, you just killed 3 of my men. Which that's funny. Now that you say that, Steven, he literally said that. I didn't even put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah.
That's funny. Man, this was a little dark. I see Daryl. Looks like Daryl and Aaron and Gabriel in the woods. Oh, what was this that Daryl picked up?
He said it was something from Leah, but I can't. Was it something from her hair? Maybe I don't know. I was wondering the same thing, like what significance that had from the
Right.
past episodes. Like,
I didn't go back and look, but when I was looking at it today, you remember when she left that note in the floorboard?
somebody in the comments will know this.
Okay. You remember when she left that note in the floorboard? I want to say, did he put something in there of hers? And I was wondering if this is it.
I don't remember.
And the only reason why I think that is because when he found this, that's why he knew to go to the old house.
Right. Oh, I got you.
See what
That
I'm
would make
saying?
sense. That would make
Like it
sense.
was
Like that's where it came from.
Yeah, she's laying breadcrumbs.
Oh, good eye
Said
there, Casey. I
bracelet.
didn't even think about that.
So yeah, I need to go back and
There's
look.
They're saying in the comments it's the bracelet.
It's the bracelet. Okay, so I remember him doing something in the floorboard. I just couldn't remember, and I didn't want to go back to that episode because we don't talk about those episodes.
Yeah, I know. I was about to say I didn't pay attention too well in those.
I know, right? I was probably sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lord. Wow. At least you're truthful, I
I
guess.
know. I'm not bitter.
It's the dead truth.
It's
Yeah.
the dead truth, right?
true, yeah.
So yeah, we jump over to Eugene and the resistance.
Mm-hmm.
They're meeting.
Yeah, she's definitely gonna die. I keep saying it every week, but she's gonna die the more she talks about this.
And we haven't
Yeah.
seen Magna much this
No.
season. Last time we saw her, she was like a
Yeah.
waitress. You know what I mean, at the
Yeah.
big event thing. So yeah, I really haven't seen her much this season.
We haven't seen
Unfortunately,
Yumiko either.
yeah.
We've seen her brother probably more
Yeah,
than
her
her.
brother's been on more than her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
Well,
yeah,
she's pregnant too, ain't she? Is that what it is? She's pregnant. Yeah.
Okay, that must be that definitely would explain why she's not around.
They can do a headshot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like they've done it with other actresses before on the show, have they not?
Did they do that with Maggie or
Somebody.
Alana?
Alana.
Yeah,
It was Alana.
and Rosita, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to say they've done it with a few actresses before. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, real quick, the list, right, of the names that Max found, they're starting to see that there's like a bunch of these names. There's like 200 names, I think they said. So they're just trying to figure out what's going on. And so they want to expose her. They want to expose Pamela. And then Eugene or Ezekiel shows up because this is where they first kind of like talk about the resistance openly. Like, you know, Ezekiel's here saying, yeah, I got some people that'll join the cause, you know. So it's the beginning of the resistance. Back in the woods, we got this walker coming up to Maggie. It's kind of an awkward moment for me. Just the way that walker, the way she grabbed it, like,
and the way she
weird?
sounded too, it was like, yeah, hey.
Like she grabs the back of the head, like,
yeah,
come to mama. I mean, what?
It was a little awkward.
It was awkward.
The noises what were awkward to me.
Yeah, a little weird. Okay, here I think is this it? Yeah. So here's my huge beef about lighting in the dark here. And for some reason, it's like they overlit Maggie. Like, look how lit it looks. Like you can see the trees. You know, if she's in the woods, the moonlight wouldn't be that bright, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then she literally turns around, and I think I said it to you, Jimmy. I was like, what, the cameraman like behind her with the flashlight? You know what I mean? Like, I thought it was very weird that when Maggie was on screen in the dark, like she was lit, like it was in her contract or something. You know what I mean? Like,
I'll take what I can get after those dark episodes, though.
True.
Yeah.
But I mean, look how close this light source is. You see what I'm saying? Like, what?
You think a lot of it might have had to do with in the dark, the two looked alike so much?
Oh, to separate Leah.
It would have been hard to separate Leah from Maggie.
Could be.
Probably.
So they had to turn it up a little bit.
Yeah, it could be. Or just like you said, people complain too much and they're like, we'd rather overdo it than underdo it.
Right.
Yeah, but I don't know. It just rubbed me the wrong way.
I'm usually one to get rubbed the wrong way about that kind of stuff too. But it really, I don't know. It didn't bother me too bad. I didn't notice it till you really showed me just then, I think.
Gotcha. So yeah, here's Leah. It's kind of hard to see on a still, but here's Maggie right here, and then this is Leah. So they've come face to face. It's a quick little skirmish, and Leah gets the upper hand on her and knocks her out. And I forgot who mentioned about Angela talking about after the scenes, but the locusts kind of helped mask the sound, and that's why Leah was able to sneak up on her.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So then we got Leah has Maggie, right? They're at the old cabin.
Mm-hmm.
And I wish I would have mentioned this shot to DC while I was talking to him, but I love this shot. Like, you know, sometimes it's always kind of weird to have a shot where it's tilted. But in this situation, you tilt it because you're showing Leah's overpowering Maggie. You know what I mean? So I actually love this shot.
It reminded me of Evil Dead, man. Like the
Oh yeah, there you
backdrop
go.
and the way they used to tilt the angle like that.
Mhm.
Yep. Yeah, I think in this sense, it's just to show that she's in control, or at least she thinks she's in control. You know what I mean? She's
Oh
above
yeah.
Maggie. Like you literally are above. You know what I mean?
Casey's on fire tonight, man.
Sorry,
Mhm.
I just talked to
No,
the
no,
director.
you are. You're on fire. You're picking out all kind of stuff that I wasn't even thinking about watching it.
I just talked to DC. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's getting the scoop.
Right. I got the inside scoop.
Yeah.
What y'all think of the fight? I thought it was a pretty good.
I think Maggie beat the brakes off of it. That's what I think. She beat the fire out of that girl.
I don't know.
Maggie or
Maggie. Not Maggie, but Leah. Yeah.
Leah,
yeah.
Leah.
Yeah. Yeah, my back's starting to hurt from being in this chair. I apologize.
Oh, I hear
She
you.
she came up
Leah-
out of there and like Maggie did though. She like did a spin kick. She ain't even a ninja, and she did a spin kick.
Right?
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
First out.
Yeah, dude, I agree. So while they're in the cabin, we got Lance. You know, he's looking for Leah. He finds this. Did y'all? Anybody know what this is? I couldn't.
It looked like some snot, to be honest with you. I didn't exactly know what it was.
I didn't know what it was.
Bloody-
roast beef.
Just a bloody shirt, like
Piece of
a.
the shirt.
like-
Oh.
Okay.
Like somebody went to Publix and got him some jerky and left it on the tree,
Yeah.
basically. Yeah.
Daryl's just tracking like a tracker. Is that Daryl?
No, it's Lance.
No, it's
Oh, it's
Lance
Lance.
doing
And
it.
the troopers.
Yeah.
And that's
Gotcha.
what was odd to me, because I'm like, is Lance some tracker that we don't know about? Because I don't have a shot of it, but he basically picks it up and then he's like, I think he points like, let's go this way.
He might have more of a background than we all know about.
Maybe.
He might.
I thought it was weird.
Undercover CRM.
Right.
Yeah.
That would be cool. I like that. I like that theory. So yeah, here's the fight. I didn't get a really good screenshots of the fight. That's why I was asking you guys how it was. You know, because there was a lot of action, so it was
Yeah, that would have
too
been.
blurry. Yeah. She should have done like Daryl earlier in the episode. Just shot her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, typical villain talking too much, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Well,
yeah,
she's a torturer, and that's what happens.
exactly. But yeah, she definitely handed it to her. I mean, she got on top of Maggie and was, I mean, beating the snot out of her.
I felt bad.
Right?
Yeah.
And then
Daryl saved
Steven's
it.
prediction.
Yeah.
Yep.
I got to go dig that up.
You do, man, because I do remember you saying that.
Which
Daryl
I
saves
mean,
the day.
I feel like they've kind of built it up. I think a lot of people have probably said that too. I mean, I
Sure.
think they built it up that way.
Sure. And a lot of cheers, Jimmy, while we were eating. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy how much tears there were. It was awesome though.
Yeah.
Did
Were
you
you
all
around for
get
that, Steven, or you left?
No,
you
we
left
had
by that
to.
time?
Yeah, we had to leave out a little early to get all the way back up here and go get the
Okay.
little 3-year-old.
That's cool.
You know, I was
Yeah,
kind of
it-
surprised that he didn't hesitate here, because when we were at the Reapers, like, you know, he was like telling Maggie to stop and then went and chased her down. So I was surprised he didn't hesitate and he just shot her.
Mhm.
Well, I
Yep.
think
Well-
if he hesitated, she'd been dead.
Yeah, like I said, I was thinking it was going to come down to, it was either going to be Maggie or Leah, and it's going to be Daryl's decision, and he had to make that decision there. You know what I mean?
I
Yeah.
just thought
Mhm.
it was weird that he didn't even like try to take her, you know, stop the fight, take her out. Just-
Well, it's like Jimmy
Yeah.
said. She was so close to getting that knife through that.
Oh,
I
that's
don't
true.
think
Yeah,
there
she
would
was
have
trying
been. Yeah, there wouldn't
Yeah,
have
you're
been
right.
any room for wiggling around that.
Right. That's true.
Yeah, she's gonna die.
So then, yeah, Daryl, after he shoots Leah, he shoots out the window and apparently got Lance, man. That was a good shot right there.
I'm telling
Not
you,
really. You should have killed him. It was really close, man.
Right?
Yeah.
What's that, Don?
it reminds me of a scene with the governor. Remember when the governor got like clipped like that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, man. There's Leah. I think even he was in shock. Like, I think he's like, man, this Maggie's tough.
Yeah.
And then we closed the episode with a slow motion scene. This was a really good, like, instrumental slow motion shots. I thought it was a good
It reminded me of Rick getting beat up. Governor beat the hell out of Rick and him walking away. Remember that?
Yeah.
Season 4. Yeah, reminded me of that.
I'm
Yep.
telling you, this whole episode, the last few, reminds me of the governor.
Yeah,
And
totally.
Rick.
Well, I mean, even the scene, it's totally different circumstances, but the scene where Maggie and Lee are sitting across from each other, I got the governor and Rick vibes from that. Like,
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And we see the paper just came out hot off the presses. Pamela Milton is lying to you. So Connie released her first article. And it's a big one.
Yeah.
With a bang.
Yeah.
She really is gonna die. I'm telling you.
yeah, she's
it's not
on
looking good.
she's on the short list, man.
Yep.
Yep.
I think she's gonna be one of the deaths that set the whole thing into ape shit mode.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that, man. I can see that. So yeah, we got the gates closing. And man, this was sad, you know, when the
I know.
soldiers got it. Now it's a whole new meeting just 24 hours later.
Mhm.
Well, I actually just watched it before the show tonight, so you know
Gotcha.
what I mean. I'd already seen those pictures from today, and I was like, "Dang, that's sad."
Mm-hmm. And this is the shot I wanted to recreate yesterday, Jimmy, when we had some light.
Yeah, that'd been awesome.
Yeah, man. But yeah, that was crazy when they dropped that the Commonwealth banner there. That was crazy,
Yep.
man.
So I like the way that they're doing it, like here with the hilltop and with Alexandria, because I like the way that they adapted it from the comic, because it's a far stretch from the comics. None of that ever happened in the comic.
Okay, good to know.
It was more of an internal thing just in the Commonwealth. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't really, they weren't, going out and kind of taking over these communities.
Right.
But I do like that. I like that they changed it up that way.
Yeah, definitely. Don't need to be exactly at the comic.
No, I don't want to know what's coming at every turn.
Yep. And I think, Don, you had mentioned this earlier. We see Oceanside, they're all got arrested.
Yeah, and we don't know whether they're about to get
executed. Hopefully not. And Jimmy, is this the girl we interviewed at the camp?
No, I don't remember.
For a panel?
Maybe.
Yeah, remember we did a panel
with
the Oceanside girls?
I don't think I did that panel with you, did I?
Gotcha.
I did William Bell. Yeah, I did.
I think that is that girl though, Casey.
Is it okay? Because Marisol was the other girl. But I'm drawing a blank on her name.
Me too, but I'm pretty sure that's the same girl. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that's cool. And we see another coin flip.
Two-Face over there.
I know, right?
Not wait to meet him in May.
I know. I was looking at the camp list again, and I was like, "Oh yeah, he's gonna be there." Yeah, I definitely want to meet him.
He's my number one going for.
Yep. And I love how when he does that, right, it cuts to black, and that was a cool ending. Sweet.
And once again, that's kind of reminiscent of the whole Negan cliffhanger a little bit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, yeah. I mean, I liked it. I thought it was okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't my favorite, but it wasn't my least favorite by far.
Sure.
Casey Oscar said yes, that's her. By the way.
Okay, it is her. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Thank you, sir.
So, did anyone watch Dead in the Water?
I have not yet.
What am I going to do with you
Not
guys?
yet.
You will never.
How long is
Let me-
it?
I had to
40
release-
minutes. You can
Oh,
watch
it's
it
that long?
plus. Huh?
It's that long? Is it going to
Yeah.
be an ongoing series?
I'm hoping. It was really good because it's fun to watch something from the beginning again, and you connect with the characters when the apocalypse is happening. And it's so you connect with those characters again. It's really good.
But
Okay.
did it have like a concrete ending? Like you know what I mean?
There's an ending, but there could be more.
Oh, okay.
Well, it would be pretty cool if they started doing little one-offs here and there, like that, 45-minute one-off, just a single one-shot kind of different stories.
But, it's cool. They were in the submarine and, the apocalypse is going on and they don't know what's going on.
Gotcha.
So it's kind of cool. It's different.
So Pamela says it was 6 parts in one episode, so it is broke down into
No. On AMC Plus, you can watch the full episode.
Right, yeah, but that's compiled of 6 parts.
Okay.
They're like 6-7 minutes, and then the whole episode together, which I liked watching it one episode.
Oh yeah.
So
totally.
it kind of is like those webisodes they did for a while. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, Tales of the Walking Dead's gonna be
Tales of the Walking Dead is gonna be like that. Yeah.
Okay. No, I didn't get a chance to watch it because we had to leave right after the trivia. We didn't get home till like 2 a.m.
Watch it. You won't be disappointed.
Okay, yeah, no, I definitely will.
And then we got a little trailer for Tales.
No, do we? Yeah, we got a trailer for Tales and a trailer for the fall. They kind of showed some stuff. Did we want to look at those real quick or?
I don't know. We're running real.
Yeah, we're already out.
Oh man, good lord.
Maybe we can save those.
Woo.
Yeah, my back is trash right now. I'll be honest with you. Yeah. All right, guys. Y'all want to roll it out? We like to thank our sponsors real quick.
And a big shout out to our sponsors, Walking Dead Tours and Events, AutoWrapsPlus.com, Water Tower Tours, Abraham's Army, The Camp, Survive the Night, Horror Nation, and Walking Dead is freaking amazing. And we'd like to thank of our patrons for supporting the show. And if you would like to support the show, just go to patreon.com/thedeadtruth.
All right, guys. I want to say thank you. By the way, that's our new shirt. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Try to get that one. Oh yeah.
I need to get
But
that.
I like to.
I want
Oh
that.
yeah, that's an awesome shirt. Oh yeah. So guys, I want to say thank you. We had 408 comments so far, and we're growing a lot because of y'all, and we want to appreciate each and every one of y'all. I know a lot of y'all comment. We don't say everything because we're just running so fast through there, but we want to say thank y'all, and we'll try to get to y'all's comments when we can.
And I do want to set up. I do want to set up something in the future, like if we can figure out a different kind of app to use or software to take calls again. I really like talking to people like they called in and stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Guys, got any closing words, guys?
No, just thank y'all for tuning in. And
yeah.
Thanks everybody. Everybody's just so welcoming and warming. Yes.
Yeah, guys. So next time we'll see you guys.
Good night, everyone.
Peace.